Hello, welcome to 1995batman.com. Today we are going to look at the Fleer card series that they produced. Now these weren't something that I bought at the time, but these are things that I bought on eBay over the years. I don't know if I could ever buy the single sets and put it all together. But thank God for eBay where you can just buy everything at one go. So first up is the Gold Blaster set. So you get kind of 9 kind of like foil blocked silhouettes, and there's a 10th one there. Now these were done by, well, they're in the style guide that we reviewed earlier, if you've seen that video. Kind of very cool silhouettes, kind of all in the style, obviously with this Robin symbol that was on all the kind of Batman Forever merchandising. Then we go into, I think these are called the movie preview, which is 8 cards, just all the main characters, 2 of Riddler, and a video game preview. I think there's more of that. It's the Genesis one, rather than the arcade one. And then we go into the main series, as it were. Kind of. Did you ever buy these? It sort of tells you the story kind of on the back, with kind of various little little paragraphs about kind of the characters and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's some fun little details of stuff that got cut out of the movies. I can't remember where it says. I know there's something. Oh, I don't recognise that picture. You know, there's something about kind of Harvey calling Batman, "You're a killer too," which was a line that was cut from the film, which is kind of interesting. Like a few other little details and little lines that just weren't in the movie, but were on the card series, because obviously the card series tended to get, obviously we've got the giant dream sequence bat there. Yeah, here we go. Batman has survived an encounter with Two-Face, but Bruce suffers for it. "You're a killer too," Two-Face had said. "Nightmares haunt Bruce, memories of his parents, murders and worse. The image of a bat, huge and horrible, that changed his life forever." You know, it's kind of cool that they kind of did this kind of before the film was all finalised, because you get kind of these little glimpses. And some of these shots, like that shot, I don't recognise from the film. But it's cool. I mean, please put in the comments if you did collect these, because, you know, hats off to you. It must have taken forever. I've got the first 3 movies, Batman, Batman Returns, and Batman Forever. I haven't got the Batman and Robin set yet, which I kind of want to change, because I do want to get that, because it's got some really interesting stuff. It's got a storyboard card series, which I would have loved if they could have done this for Batman Forever. So we'll maybe get that at some point. And then here we are. Obviously, you know, you're kind of slowly going chronologically through the film. And then we get to the end and we get the checklist. And then what else we got? We got 2 video game previews. And we got these, which are called Animaction. I don't know what Animaction means, but anyway. What they've done is they've taken kind of these stock shots and they put them on to... I don't know if you can make out. This is the concept art for the Batcave and the Wing Tech headquarters, and then what they've done is they've kind of like scored it, so it's almost sort of embossed. It's got a bit of kind of movement to it. Obviously, these are the packets that the cards were released in. I don't even know if Fleer got sold over here. If it did, it wouldn't have been in newsagents or anything. It would have been in specialised comic book shops. Right, now this is going to be a real hard one to show. These are the hologram cards. You know, it's the 90s. You can't have a 90s movie without having some hologram cards. So we're just going to flick them around until you... Yeah, if you catch the light on them. I mean, they're pretty cool close up. But yeah, just looking at them flat like this, you can hardly make out any of them. And what have we got? One last set. Yeah, some of them are very hard. Some of them are really starting to fade. I can't see them as well as I used to. Now this is hilarious. This is the, I think it was just called the Fleer Metal series, and it's about, I can't remember how many it is now. I think it's about like 100 cards or 90 cards, and they're all these kind of stylized illustrations of things from the film, but some of them are weird. Some of them, you know, this looks like a kind of caricature. Some of them look like they've been traced over elements from the movie. but they're kind of fun to see. I kind of like I kind of like having them. I've scanned all these and I've posted them all on the website, or almost all of them on the website by now. But yeah, they're kind of real interesting, really weird. Like, you know, Bruce Wayne reading reports about Harvey Dent and stuff. Most of them are pretty weirdly drawn. It's kind of odd, but it's kind of fun to see. Kind of obviously a Val Kilmer looking Batman. You know, in something other than a still from the film. This one is probably the best, which is the kind of half Bruce Wayne, half Batman. That is very, very cool. It's called Split Personality. It's number 51. See, that just looks like a photo. Anyway. Yeah. Really strange series of cards. And then that is your lot. No, there's one more. Yeah, that is your lot. That is some more stuff for another time. So that was the Fleer card series. I hope you had a little fun having a look through that. Please leave some comments below. You know, I'm always happy to hear from people who watch these videos and get something out of them.